Mm. Alert, alive, aware.
Alcoholics Anonymous all over.
Alrighty then.
Welcome to the AAA show today. I'm Dr. Renee Ostertag.
I'm Dr. Robin Gispert.
Collectively, we are currently known as Ro.
Oh,
At Robin. Can you hear me, Robin?
I can now, yeah.
Okay. Tell me why people call us Ro.
Oh, yeah. Well, my name's Robin, and that starts with an R and an O. And Renee Ostertag has the initials R and O.
What?
What?
Ro.
Ro.
Presently known as. Welcome to the Daily Dojo. What is daily? It means every day, but we're actually lying because we're just doing it Monday through Thursday because rest is a necessary part of the work cycle. Daily Dojo, Monday through Thursday, 15 minutes of dojo training, 2 nervous system ninja skills. I'm a nervous system ninja. Robin, do you identify as a nervous system ninja?
Most certainly, yes.
Yes. Audience, live and later, type in the chat because we would love to see you. Do you identify as a nervous system ninja? Give us a yes, give us a no. Either way is totally okay. And look at that, I'm a poet. Robin, what is a nervous system ninja? And what is a dojo? Give us those two things and give people a second to chat if they identify as a nervous system ninja.
Yeah, well, first, I think I heard you ask what's a nervous system ninja? Nervous system ninja, somebody who is reasonably comfortable, confident, calm in the face of the uns of life, the uncertain, the unwanted, the unexpected. So some reasonable ability to navigate the uns of life.
Oh,
So Brian says sometimes, wow. Yeah.
Jody's.
He says ninja, yes.
You know, we ran this daily dojo pilot, which is why we're doing this format here. And we're going to start something for everybody so that you can also more fully participate in January. What we asked people, 1 to 10, how confident are you in the face of the uns, the unpleasant, unknown, unwanted? And, people were answering between a 4 and an 8. And it made me realize, A, how confident are you, 1 to 10, in the face of the uns? Again, chat it up. We would love to see you here. Brian, Jody, everybody that's here live. It's great to see you. We would love to know more about you. Share in the chat. Hi, welcome for those coming in and going out. And later, 1 to 10, how confident are you in the face of the uns? And let us be clear, right? The unknown, unwanted, unexpected, all of those things. Neither does Robin, think that 10 is the goal. About that, Robin?
Yeah, it's like holding yourself to perfection. And one, that's a good way to cause some anxiety and stress in oneself. And two, life is really flavorful and colorful and eventful.
Mm.
So if we're always certain, robots, everything's fine. Sometimes things don't feel fine.
Yeah, it's okay to not be confident. And it just, what I'm hearing you say is that that's what's real, is that sometimes
Mm.
not confident, and that's all right. And it also can, I think, create an opportunity for learning if you're interested in that sort of thing. Okay, we are here to train 2 skills. 3-word check-in. 3-word check-in. Again, for those of you here live, for those of you here later, as you hear Robin and my 3-word check-in, we're going to invite you to give us one yourself. And it's a way to collect data on your own nervous system. Why would you want to collect data on your own nervous system? Because if you want to feel more in control of it, if you want to be more self led and managing your own mind and body, your health and well being, it's really great to know what's happening so you can adjust and correct as needed or wanted. 3-word check in for me today. I'll start and then I'll kick it over to Robin. Pressure, delighted, and confused. What's Robin?
Still distracted, capable.
Hmm. For those of you watching, what you just saw Robin and I do was a 3-word check in. That's why we do the daily dojo, to train this skill. It is an assessment and it is a treatment. It's like free throws in ballet. It's like something basic in ballet. I'm not enough of a ballerina to know what's the thing they do at the bar every day.
Plie releve.
Plie releve. It's that basic skill. Where am I? Where am I? Free throw, free throw. When experts do the basics over and over again, masterful. Why is it good to be skilled and masterful at a 3-word check in? Because labeling regulates your nervous system when there's good stuff happening and bad stuff happening. That is the first skill. Do not be fooled by its simplicity, my friends. I want to tell you a quick story. This is my something good for today. I'll probably have more to say. But the moment that I realized the power of a 3-word check in was in the Santa Barbara airport. My flight had been canceled. We rebooked, flight had gotten canceled again. We rebooked, flight got canceled a third time. We didn't know how we were going to get home. We didn't know if we needed to drive to LA, if we needed to get a hotel there that night. I needed to be back in Denver the next day. I had a panic experience in my system. And I needed to think clearly so that I could organize and use my executive functioning on what to do. And so I walked around this airport a little bit like a pacing tiger. And I just kept repeating 3-word check in: panic, scared, worried, panic, afraid, freaking out. Blah, blah. I just kept repeating. And then eventually some like kind of humor broke through and I started laughing at the insanity perceived of what I was doing. And then little moments of peace popped through and gladness and laughter. And I was able to find my way back to a more grounded, centered, breath connected state. I called my sister. We decided, okay, we'll rent a car, go to LA. And I made it through. And that was like the fastest I'd ever worked through like a serious kind of pseudo panicky, attacky kind of. So that's the power of a 3-word check in. And then tell me something good is a training of your attention. What is something good happening in this moment? Good happening in this moment right now for me is recognizing that even though a 3-word check in often doesn't feel like it's doing a gosh darn thing, it has the ability to when we repeat reps over time. And what I just did with my tell me something good is I shifted my focus, my attention, my awareness from like this bad story, how 3-word check in doesn't do anything. It's like, okay, in that context, maybe it doesn't feel that way. But in this context, it does and it can. And it renews this strength that both good and bad can exist at the same time. And it trains my attention and my awareness to be able to hold that space better, which allows the mind and body to navigate good and bad at the same time in life, which is what life is all about. Now we're co regulating together. Tell me something good, Robin, so that I can co regulate with you and that we can all co regulate with you.
Yeah. It's a beautiful story of the use of the three-word check-in. And Jody, I saw your three-word check-in. Thanks for dropping that in the chat. Yeah. I have a tell me something good, and it happened this morning, but it's something that's happened many times recently. And then this morning I was able to acknowledge it. So I've been loaning my car to someone, sharing my car with somebody, and my older son. And every time that he borrows my car, every single time without fail, and he washes it, and then he sets the music to a classical station. I know. So I get in the car and it's like clean every time. And there's this gorgeous classical music, which I happen to love, but wouldn't choose for myself in the car. And so I'm driving this morning and the windshield's so clean. And I'm like, gosh, it's so clear. Noticing I'm in a really great mood. And I'm like, what a metaphor, right? Like the lens that we look through life, if it's dirty and spotty and old and mucky, then I might perceive like behind the wheel. But this clear windshield, I was like, on a clear day, I can see forever. And I just felt like I felt loved. And it reminded me of the importance of clarity from the inside out and from the outside in.
Whew, I love it. I'm going to do a follow up check in right now based on your tell me something good. Eh, Clear and renewed. And that, my friends, is different than the three-word check-in I had at the start, which is just great. These things can change. Everything is temporary, everything is fluid, and it can move. And the more we exhale our words and clean our body through voicing our experience, the more clarity we can have. What's your three-word check-in, Robin? Or whatever you want
Yeah,
to.
but before that, I saw Jody had this question that, hey, a three-word check-in helps sort of define the moment. And Jody, I love that the words you're putting to that. And I agree. It's sort of like this timestamp. It's just this one single moment in time. Three words, this, that, and the other thing. And then a moment changes, and in a new moment, I might have a whole new flavor or whole new um, awareness of what's going on inside of me and what's going on in the outside world. And it's constantly changing, constantly changing. My three-word check-in right now, Renee, and those of you that are listening now or later, is giddy, thinking, grateful.
Watching now. What's your three-word check-in? Your snapshot time of this moment. I also encourage you to spend the weekend from now till Monday when we meet next. We got some other people. Elise,
Brian.
I didn't see what Brian said. Hey, right. I'd encourage you to practice these three-word check-ins with yourself at the dinner table with family, wherever. And over the weekend, I invite you to think about tell me something good. Next week, Monday through Thursday. The following week, Monday through Thursday, through up until Thanksgiving, we will be doing this YouTube live, practicing these two skills. And Robin and I are here demonstrating it, and we want to hear from you. What is your tell me something good? What is your three-word check-in? You build the reps of your own nervous system ninja identity every rep you take with this.
Every rep you take, every breath you make, a three-word check-in will bring you life in a brand new way.
Today. And that, my friends, is a wrap. Dojo darlings and nervous system ninjas. It is 8:30. We honor our time boundaries and yours in this 15-minute daily practice. We will see you on Monday.